What's up? This your boy Fats checking in with you with another one. Hit that subscribe button so we can keep the 500 subscriber giveaway going so people can tune into it. So if you ain't hit the subscribe button, if you watch this video, hit that subscribe button for your boy so that we can keep everything rolling. But yeah, when you join the gang in the penitentiary, it can get kind of bad, you know what I'm saying, at first, because you never know how a person may come up on you or how they gonna be when they in them situations like that. I mean, they might be some type of dangerous ass person, and then they end up, you know what I'm saying, joining the gang and get themselves in situations to where that gang member might pull up on you to do some things like that. But yeah, when you get up in there, you don't want to join no type of gang or anything like that. You want to keep yourself humble so that way you can be peaceful with yourself and get in tune with yourself, so that way when you're moving around there, you'll be all right. But yeah, I was at Lansing Correctional Facility. It was this dude named Suge. Now, Suge was my boy. I mean, me and him did a lot of time together, you know. We rode through everything. I mean, we sat together, we ate together. Only thing we didn't do was take showers and shit together and things like that. But shit, we basically hung like we were just partners and stuff. I mean, he was a blood, you know. I was rolling with the Muslims at this time, you know. So one day, you know, like I said, I'm in Lansing Correctional Facility. You know, it's like at the medium thing. Now, the medium camp is kind of set up different because it used to be a female's penitentiary at this time. But then they changed, they built the fence around it and made it into a medium. So everything looked kind of girly-ish up there. They kind of had it like a little women's, you know, it's a little institution on the side. But yeah, when you go in the dorm, boom, it's like a regular dorm, you know, like it's like a hospital setting, but it's just got 2 floors. You got to push a button, boom, the guard lets you in. But the thing about the guard is the guards, it's like a little room. It ain't like a guard tower or anything like that. It's like a little room. Like I said, it's kind of little female-ish up in there. So it's like a little room. They got a little guard thing, and they got like a mirror to where they can see when the people come in and stuff like that. Then when you go upstairs, you know what I'm saying, to your door, it's like 32 people on each side. So it's like, you know, I can't do the count right now, you know what I'm saying, because I'm trying to tell this little story. But yeah, it's like 32 people on each side, and they got four sides right there. I mean, so anybody can come up in there if they hit that button and do whatever they do. But yeah, but one day I get up in the morning, you know, I don't go to breakfast or nothing like that. I'm just chilling in the bed, you know, doing my normal thing, just kind of waking up. You know, we got 4 people in the bunk area right here, you know, and the desk right here. Only one person can use the desk at a time. You know, 4 people got to, you know, basically use that desk if they writing the letter and stuff. On the floor, they got like shoes, but they got like, you can put your towel down there, but you got like your shoes, you got your brown shoes, your black shoes, and then whatever shoes that you actually have, you know, like if you buy some shoes from the canteen or something, like some Reeboks or something like that. But yeah, I was laying on my bed, you know, then my boy Should come around there. He's like, "Hey, Fats, you know, get up, man." I'm like, "I'm already up, man." He's like, "Shit, man, come here, man, let me holler at you for a second." Now, the tone of his voice, like I said, Suge is a big-ass dude, you know, and he a blood, got some big-ass hands, big-ass feet. I mean, this dude is, you know, one of them dudes you don't really want to play with. You know, I didn't really want to play with him, but me and him got cool, you know, as soon as I got up in there. But yeah, he was like, "Let me holler at you for a minute," you know. So I get out the bed, boom, turn around, jump off, boom, boom. Put my little shoes on right quick, you know what I'm saying, just in case there's something about to go on. He walked me let's walk to my little room, man. I was like, all right, so shit, we was walking, you know what I'm saying, through the dorm. Like I said, he's on the other side, but we both on the top, 2nd floor. He's on the other side. So I walk over there to the where he's at. He's like, "Hey, what do you see different over here?" You know, he's like, "You see anything different?" And I was like, "Shit." At first, you know, I'm just looking around the room, you know, but shit, I ain't in this room and stuff like that, so I don't really know how his room actually supposed to look. Because when you're in the penitentiary, you know how your room, you know what I'm saying, look once you go in and out that motherfucker so many times. You know what's been moved and what ain't been moved. So I didn't know. So I'm looking, I'm like, shit, man, I don't know, man, you know. He was like, you don't see my shoes, man? And then, you know, I looked and I said, nah, I don't see them. Because like I said, they on the towel right here and you got your 3 pair of shoes right there. So I seen his shoes was gone. He was like, shit, man, somebody took my motherfucking shoes, you know. I was like, somebody took his shoes? And he was like, yeah, man, he took his shit. The motherfuckers was there, you know, yesterday, and I remembered, you know, because, you know, I warned her like the day before that. So he, you know, just telling me, looking at me, you know what I'm saying, telling me that, you know, his shoes is gone. So I was like, all right, man, you know. And he was like, shit, man, when I find these motherfuckers, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna whoop this motherfucker's ass. I'm gonna tear his motherfucking ass out. He always talk about pints of blood, you know. Oh, man, shit, dude, I only got 5 pints of blood in his body. I'm gonna try to knock 3 or 4 of them out of him, you know what I'm saying, leave him with a couple pints in him. You know, he was just that type of individual that I always, you know, did his thing. I mean, he didn't have no gang members with him. He was the only one that he hung with. The other people that he kind of hung with was like the vice lords, but he didn't really hang out with them like that. Me and him kind of hung out, you know, did our thing to kind of together, you know what I'm saying, made our moves and stuff like that. But he was like the bully of everything. So we sitting there talking, you know, I'm like, hey, man, you know, shit, I don't know what you gonna do, man, you know, but shit, I hope it ain't gonna be no bad. I said, I hope somebody just playing with you or something like that, you know. He was like, shit, I hope so too, man, because shit, I ain't trying to, you know, do nothing, you know what I'm saying, really to nobody. I'm just really trying to make this money and bust these moves and stuff like that. I ain't really trying to be all in people's business and stuff like that. But if somebody's stealing from me, I'm gonna have to go on here and do something. So I was like, all right. He was like, shit, let's go back here. We did our little thing. Boom, I go back to my little cubicle. Boom, get up on my bed. Boom, sitting there chilling. Now lunchtime come, boom, we walking out, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, me and him walking together. He's like, shit, man, today, man, we gonna sit over here by the door, man, when people put their trays up, man, I'm gonna start watching people, you know what I'm saying, for their shoes and stuff. So I'm like, all right. So boom, instead of us sitting at our normal tables, you know, we sitting over in this other little area, people coming over there and that's their table and stuff like that. He's like, y'all got to move off for a second, sit somewhere else. I mean, he was just that type of bully type of dude like that because he was big and he had hands and stuff like that. But shit, like I said, man, he was just cool, you know. So boom, we sitting there, like I said, people coming, you know, putting their trays up. He's looking and stuff all the motherfucking time and stuff. So I'm like, shit, looking too. And I'm like, hey man, what you looking for, man? You know what I'm saying? I said, cause everybody got the shoes on. He said, man, I got like size 12, man. And on the tip of the tongue right there is blue for when I marked it out from the people that I bought the shoes from. I marked it out so the whole tongue is kind of like blue. So you're looking for like a little blue little spot. And I was like, all right. I mean, them blue spots can come on anything because we wore like blue jeans in there. And so if you wore the white shoes, you know, the tip of the black, you know, on the bottom of the pants right there, I always make shoes kind of turn colors anyway. So I'm kind of confused on Dame, like, dang, what am I actually looking for, you know? So boom. I mean, he sat there the whole motherfucking child time, you know, like he was just a G. And I was like, shit, man, I hope we don't get in trouble when we come back. So when we come back, like I said, you got to push the button to get in. They pull us to the office, tell us that, you know, we was like 30, 40 minutes late for trial, you know what I'm saying? They probably gonna write us up and stuff like that. But shit, we wasn't even worried about that. We kind of talked the guard up out of it, just told him that we was just looking for some stuff and that, you know, we didn't mean to be late like that, so he kind of let it slide on that. Boom. We go back upstairs. He's like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, man, we're going to have to do the same thing. Just basically, you know what I'm saying? Just basically walk the compound. And if you see somebody with them shoes on, just come back and holler at me. So I was like, all right, man, you know. So, boom. I seen, you know, like I said, I walk around, you know, just looking and stuff. But like I said, I don't really know what I'm looking for. So I'm just, you know, basically, you know, just walking around looking at his shoes and stuff like that. So then Boom, we looking and stuff. I think this was like on a Tuesday, and he was like, shit, we're going to do this every day until we find, until I find somebody that got him. So we walking around the compound, boom, go to the yard and stuff. He's looking and stuff. I mean, we both look. He just basically walking around looking for his shoes to see if he can find some. So I'm like, shit, all right, man, shit, I'm still looking. Like I said, I'm still looking, seeing if I can find the little blue spot on the shoes. But shit, everybody hit him. So I'm like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Boom, do that dude look like he got him? So, because, I mean, he had some big feet too, but I don't know if it was a size 12, but it was kind of big. Boom, he run over there looking. He's like, let me look at your shoes, man. Boom. He go down, pull up dude's pants, looking at his shoe. Nah, it ain't it, man. It ain't it. It ain't it. So I'm like, shit, I'm laughing. I'm laughing and stuff. I'm like, damn, man, you just run up on dude like that. He's like, man, Fats, man, I don't know why you laughing and stuff, man. That shit ain't funny, man. Somebody take something of yours, you gonna be mad too. And I was like, shit, I'm just laughing, you know what I'm saying? Because me and him cool like that. And I knew that he wasn't gonna be doing no bucking on me or nothing like that. And I can kind of talk to him, you know what I'm saying, how I felt and stuff like that. So like I said, I was laughing. He's getting mad at me because I was laughing. So then, boom. Like I said, we walking every day. I think it's like Thursday now. So then on Thursday, he's like, shit, I'm going to go over to some dorms and ask some people that be doing some type of stuff, if they got, they know somebody that bought my shoes and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, man. He's like, shit, you can stay here, man. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, boom. So he leave out. I'll go over to the people who talk to him. He probably over there probably about 30, 40 minutes, boom, he come back. He's like, shit, man, ain't nobody over there talking about nothing like that, everybody acting all dumb and stuff. So I was like, shit, I said, man, ain't nobody I said, somebody just probably playing with you around this pod or something like that. And he was like, shit, you playing with me, man? I was like, nah, I ain't playing with you. I said, man, I don't even, know where I'm going to hide your stuff. And my lock code, so you can get in my locker anytime that you want to, because me and him, we had the locker stuff. So I know how to get in his. He knew how to get in mine. So he was like, man, I hope you ain't playing with me, Fats, man, because, man, you were cool. And it's been, almost 3 days now, man, and I ain't seen, you come back with the shoes or anything like that. So I was like, man, shit, man, we're going to have to figure something out, because, shit, we're going to have to find these shoes. And he was like, shit, on Hamburger Day, that's when everybody get clean and stuff like that. So I know on Hamburger Day, hopefully somebody come through with the shoes and stuff. And I was like, shit, I hope so too. So we sitting there, doing a normal thing, walking back out on the yard, looking to everybody, checking everybody's shoes and stuff. He's still running up on people. And I'm laughing at him. He getting mad at me because I'm laughing at him and stuff. So like I said, me and him doing our thing. So then on Hamburger Day, boom, sitting at the child hall doing our regular thing, I mean, we've been late, you know what I'm saying, like a couple times. We ain't been late like every day on this stuff because sometimes we had to leave and stuff. So he's like, I'm going to stay on this day, man, but you ain't got to stay, because I don't want us to get rolled up and stuff. I was like, all right, man, boom, I leave out, go back to the dorm. Boom. When I come back to the dorm, like I said, I'm in my room doing my things and stuff like that. Boom, his fat ass, his big ass run upstairs, real quick, He out of breath when he come over there. He said, man, I seen the motherfucker got my shoes, man. I seen him, man. I was like, shit, did you? I was like, who is it? He was like, Gil, man. He was like, Gil got my motherfucking shoes. And I was like, Gil got your shoes? And he was like, hell yeah, he got my shoes. He said, shit, we're going to have to go out here and holler at him, you know what I'm saying, and see what's up with that, I was like, shit, why you didn't holler at him when you seen him? He was like, because he was with his partners and stuff. So I'm going to go out here, and go holler at him. Now, Gil, I mean, he was like a young dude, probably at this time he was real young, in his 20s. I mean, he was kind of buff. He wasn't really big or anything like that, but you could see that he kind of been working out and stuff. But the thing was he was like this JB. Now the JBs is like a Wichita gang they call Junior Boys, and so Gil was like, one of the JBs, and I guess the dudes that he was hanging with also too, they was JBs as well. So he was like, I'm going out here and holler at them myself and stuff like that. Nah, I was like, shit, man, Gil is down with them people over there. And he was like, man, I don't give a fuck, I'm going to go on here and put my work in, if I got to, but he going to come off the motherfucking shoes. And he was like, first of all, how did this motherfucker even get in my motherfucking dorm? They get the motherfucking shoes. Nah, I was like, shit, I don't know how he did that, So then he was like, shit, you gonna come out in the yard with me just in case somebody got my back? You can have my back? And I was like, yeah, I go out there. He's like, but you ain't gotta do nothing or nothing like that because shit, one of us need to be here to get the stuff just in case if something go wrong, I can still get it behind the walls. So I was like, all right. He's like, but you ain't gotta get in it. Just go on here and just play like you just got my back, So I was like, all right. Boom, we go out to the yard. We don't see Gil. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, shit, I'm going to go over to the dorm and go in there and holler at him, So go over to the dorm. Boom, he asked some people that's coming in there to tell Gil to come outside, But the Gil didn't end up coming outside, so we ended up going back to our little unit, We buzz back in, get up in there, do our thing. He's like, shit, man, I'm going to holler at him tomorrow, man, to see what's up and figure out something on that. And I was like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, I'll go back there and lay in the bed. Now, when I'm laying in the bed, I'm thinking like, damn, man, I hope that, this dude ain't got them man's shoes, Because like I said, man, the shoes that he had was big, and the way Gil looked, I don't even see how he can even wear them big motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Because he really wasn't that tall, But shit, I guess he was wearing them anyway. I guess he was just trying to rock something. I don't know what he was trying to do. But shit, that probably was the only shoes that he probably could find at that time or whatever to do whatever he was going to do. But yeah, them motherfuckers was big. So that kind of threw everything off too. Why come, he would even steal, Suge stuff, you know what I'm saying? So boom. So he's like, man, I'm gonna go in and holler at him tomorrow, man, and figure out, what we gonna do. So I was like, all right, man, you know what I'm saying? Just go on here and do your thing, you know what I'm saying? So then, boom, we, the next day, like I said, we go to Child, we sit back at our normal spots now, because he already know where his shoes at. So then, boom, he see Gil come in the Child, boom, and they get up real fast, you know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, walk over there, and they're over there talking, but Gil didn't have the shoes on. So he was like, when he come back, he was like, shit, he said he gonna bring him to the yard, and let me see if these is his shoes and stuff. He said, because he bought them from somebody else, So Suge was like, all right, so we go to the yard. When we get to the yard, boom, we out there. Like I said, I'm sitting on the bench this time. I ain't even know we're over there while they talking because they talking kind of solo right there. So then I'm sitting there looking at this whole situation. I'm like, shit, man, this don't seem right, you know what I'm saying? So then all of a sudden, I seen Suge, you know what I'm saying, just throw his hands up, hit that nigga, you know what I'm saying, so motherfucking hard, boom, old boy fell on the motherfucking ground and shit. And I'm like, shit, damn, man, what the fuck, I get up, just look, but I don't go over there because, like I say, he told me he don't want me being none of that stuff. So then he pick up the shoes, you know what I'm saying, off the ground, boom. He takes them back, I was like, man, what the fuck you done did, man, And he's like, man, shit, he was acting all funny like he didn't want to give me my shoes, So I'm like, shit, man. Shit, I said, man, why'd you even hit that dude? He was like, man, cause shit, that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, didn't want to come off my shoes, and I ain't paying for something that somebody else paid for. I'm just gonna get my shit, and take it back, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. If he gonna steal my shit, I was like, shit, but damn, how you just gonna hit that man, what I'm saying, for no motherfucking reason? Even though he took the shoes, I understand that, but I don't understand, why come you ain't tell the man you was gonna pay him or do anything like that to where y'all situation could be kind of good. So he was like, man, I ain't worried about that shit, man. Fuck that dude. And I was like, shit, man, you already know that what he runs, what he run with them JBs, man. I mean, I said, you know what I'm saying, they kind of deep down here. And he was like, man, I ain't worried about them motherfuckers, man. I can take care of myself. And I was like, shit, man, that's cool, man. But shit, you don't need to be getting yourself involved and stuff like that. So then, boom, me and him walk out. But yeah, catch out part 2, you know what I'm saying, that's about to come up. So just